Hello friends, welcome back to the James Lawrence Allcott channel. It's time for another preview as we look forward to the Qatar World Cup, which I will be at. It's going to be awesome. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so you do not miss out on all the chaos that will ensue. Let's talk about Argentina. We've got a load of previews that you can check out as well, but this is a new look squad. But the big question is, how good actually is this squad? That's what we're going to dive into right this second. So Argentina are very similar to Brazil, who we've done a preview on the channel. Go check it out. In the sense that they are able to qualify relatively easily for every World Cup because of the gulf in quality there is between them and the other South American teams. But just how good are they? And is winning the World Cup a stretch too far? Let me know how you feel in the comments down below. But let me tell you what you can expect from Argentina in this tournament. Argentina were once a star-studded side with multiple well-known stars such as Aguero, Higuain and of course Lionel Messi. However, it's only Lionel Messi that really remains as a genuine star. Granted, Di Maria is still there, but he is always having troubles with injury and won't be heading into the World Cup in the most perfect condition despite starting his Juventus career pretty positively. The point I'm trying to make here is that this Argentina side does still have quality dotted around, but it feels a lot more balanced than it once did. The problem with Argentina used to be that they were almost unsure how to play their best players, how to cram them all in to one team. Nowadays, though, they look a lot more balanced and are a much more cohesive side and are getting the best out of their better players. Let's talk formation, system and tactical approach. Argentina look very settled with the 4-3-3 that they've been using for the most part over the last year to 18 months. This system brings with it a balance that allows the forwards to stay high because the midfielders can be trusted to do a lot of the dirty work. The midfielders are also balanced enough to offer an attacking dynamism. You've got Lo Celso and De Paul are equally adept at attacking as they are in breaking up play, and more importantly, they are hard workers. You've got Paredes, who's also a very important player for Argentina as he is able to sniff out danger and cut up passing lanes for the side. The fullbacks of Argentina are also quality going forward and help the side maintain that width. This is something we've seen them do brilliantly in qualifying. You've got Acuna of Seville and Molina of Atletico Madrid. They also have attacking roles for their clubs, so this is an aspect that comes naturally to their games and again hammers home the point in how Argentina are getting the best out of their players without forcing it. Let's talk about the partnership between Lautaro Martinez and Lionel Messi, because the partnership between these two is one of the most exciting aspects of the squad. In qualifying, they both scored 7 goals apiece and carried a lot of goal-scoring burden on their shoulders, with no other natural goal scorers to call upon. The CONMEBOL UEFA Cup of Champions final is a game played by the winners of the Euros versus the winners of the Copa America. This game, played in Wembley in June, featured Argentina and, of course, Italy. During this game, the partnership between Messi and Martinez was clear to see, with Messi assisting a goal for Martinez. The beauty behind Martinez's role is that he isn't too bothered about joining in with the interplay and remains high and on the shoulder. By occupying the centre halves, it gives Messi the opportunity to come between the lines and act as the side's playmaker, which is of course exactly what you want, but you want that body higher up the pitch for Messi to find. For many years, Messi has had the goal scoring and the creative burden placed upon him. Martinez takes a lot of the pressure off Messi, both in a physical sense and the mental sense as well. There'll be more on Messi later in this video, especially his role. Let's have a look at the tactical approach. Argentina will be an attacking team at this tournament. De Paul and Lo Celso consistently arrive in the box and give Argentina that presence in the penalty area, which often leads to confusion for opposition defenders because of that overload. With the two acting as 8s, it gives opposition teams who don't play with a double pivot a big question in terms of who picks them up. And Argentina, they aren't patient in their build-up either. They will look to do this quickly and for every move to have a shot at the end of it. You can also see from this diagram that there are some interesting arrows coming from Lionel Messi. So let's talk Lionel Messi and why Messi's role in this Argentina side will cause big problems at the World Cup. Lionel Messi is very much the king, and that means he's allowed to do what he wants. But this might not be a bad thing for Argentina. Here we have his heat map from qualifying, and it demonstrates this a lot, right? Despite starting on the right wing, Messi will often come into central areas and affect the game from that number 10 position, which I'm so excited to see more of at the World Cup. Messi will also drop deeper, however, and act as a bit of a quarterback as well. Here we have a demonstration of what this looks like. Messi will often drop deeper towards the halfway line and look to play incisive passes into the final third. This allows Di Maria to regularly pop up on the right wing and cut inside to either play a square ball or cut inside and shoot. We know how much he loves to score long-range screamers, and with 2-8s moving forward with purpose into attacking areas, there's a lot of movement in forward areas, and Messi usually has quite a few options when on the ball. This is a key tactic for Argentina and is one of the key ways in which they hurt teams. During qualifying, Messi also played as a false nine in Martinez's absence. I don't envisage this being the case at the World Cup, but it's nice to know that Argentina have that in their back pocket if needed. The 4-3-3 seems to be doing the trick for them. Let's talk key players. I think we've covered a lot of what the key players look like in this Argentina team, but someone who needs to be mentioned is Christian Romero. Obviously, Spurs fans love him, and with Argentina playing a system that is susceptible to balls played into their box from wide areas and teams being able to overload their fullbacks, there is a lot of pressure on Christian Romero. However, he seems to be taking this in his stride, and against Italy in June, he dealt with every single cutback and cross that came his way. This is the first time I feel Argentina are going into a tournament with a world-class centre-half in their defence, and I think he could be a difference maker for them. So to summarise, I think there's a lot to get excited about when it comes to this Argentina side. If they manage to avoid injuries to their key players in the build-up to this tournament, I think they could do really, really well with their direct yet fluid attacking style being a difference maker for them. The clear-cut way in which they attack is something they've lacked for a really, really long time, and despite having less stars in their team, I think this is one of the better Argentina sides in recent memory when it comes to balance. I think they could do well in this tournament, but don't think they're capable of winning it, if I'm honest. I think the European teams might have a little bit too much for them and expose them at the back, and it's hard to gauge just how good they are because they rarely face European teams apart from in tournaments like this. Although that great result against Italy in the summer is a great signal of intent. So what do you think, guys? Will Messi do it? Will he get that World Cup victory? Can he do a Maradona? Let me know in the comments down below. How are they going to get on? How's Messi going to get on? And who are the key players that we've missed in this preview? Make sure you check out the other previews that we've got on the channel. They're available right this second. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next one.